That's how you feel?
Yeah, that's how I feel, Jay. That's how I feel.
Welcome back, folks, to another episode of J-Bop and Chip. This is my co-host, J-Bop, as usual. I'm Chip. And today, we are going to go over why it looks like Keith Lee has left Atlanta from doing his little food tour. It said something about, I saw, like, death threats and stuff from, I don't know whether it's the restaurants themselves or, like, people that are hating on him. But we're going to jump right into this, going through a few of his little videos that he's watched from documenting his time in ATL and see what's went down, you know?
I don't think that is... I don't think it's the restaurants per se that are
I don't
like...
think it'd be them either, because that's just, like,
bashing
not
on
decent.
him. I don't think restaurants are necessarily giving death threats. I feel it's just people who are either connected to somebody that has the business or they like that place.
Like that.
Right. I feel it's one of those. You know, like Uncle Leroy, you know, he worked hard for that business.
Bring your ass back over here so I can show you what some real food looks like.
So this one is
I think this one's the
it's the Breakfast Club right here.
Yeah.
Bro, I think that's weird. Like, I understand it from the perspective of if it's busy on the weekend type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. We want everybody in your party here. But if you come in and you're sitting down and you're like, okay, them two just need to step off XYZ for me. Okay, I got you. No problem.
Right. That's understandable.
But I feel that they have hounded them on this policy so much.
Where they can't do shit.
That it's like, oh no, I can't even let you slide. Really can't break these rules. The last time Eleanor did that, they kicked you the fuck out.
What's also bothering me is the fact that they said they had to wait outside if they wanted to go. That's kind of giving me a little bit of Waffle House on a Saturday night. So, I understand it, but if you're like, and like he said, he spent a lot of money here. If you're like supposed to be like a higher rate place to eat or like just anywhere unless you're a Waffle House or something of the sort, I don't see why they couldn't wait inside. I understand the waiting room get a little bit crowded, and at that point, some people gonna have to take it to the chin and wait outside, but not everybody. But it's not like it's a rule, period, that you gotta wait outside.
True. But I also feel that, let's see. Hold on. Let me gather my thoughts real quick. I feel that space is limited. If you've ever been to a comedy, like a comedy theater or something of that nature, they're literally sitting as close as we are.
Yeah.
Like complete stranger. You see this table that we got the mics on? That's the table you eating off of type shit. So I'm a little lenient on, okay, we need people to wait outside because space is limited, because most restaurants now, Atlanta is similar to New York, where you're trying to get as much space as you can or get as much chairs or as much butts in this small amount of space as you can and get them turned over as fast as you can, because that's more popular for your place.
Right.
So I get it. We don't have any waiting area. All of our area that's in here is for motherfuckers that's paying and eating. So I get that part. But not everybody here, if I know y'all are here.
No, that was some weird shit. I don't agree with that, because you telling me until those two folks that stepped out to make sure that their reservation was held, we can't even get no water. I understand a cup of coffee, I understand a cup of tea, I understand all this little shit, but you telling me I can't even get a cup of water? That's a little wild to me, you know, just a little. Technical difficulties momentary. We'll be back momentarily.
Leaving all this in. Leaving all this in is raw
Footage.
But no,
camera struggles.
I do feel that is not right at all.
Yeah. I would have brought a water.
And there's no add-on.
So maybe,
like, if you want to add on afterwards, it's a wrap. One order for the whole table. She wouldn't even explain the menu to us. But again, she was very nice. I just understand that those are their rules. Unique to me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it. Everybody wants to see it. Peach cobbler French toast, a breakfast bowl, which is eggs, bacon, cheese, and a biscuit. Last but not least, salmon croquettes.
Those
Peach
are
cobbler
kinda
French
good.
toast is separated, which I appreciate. Pour it right on top. Said it came with a shortcake topping. I think this is it. It's just one block. Am I supposed to break it up myself? No, they don't break up.
he said,
Oh, there you go. This is like wheat bread or whole grain toast.
Shortcake not supposed to be that crumbly.
It's not my favorite thing, but it's also not my least favorite thing. It's alright. You can see where the French toast
hard
is.
to crumble.
The bread,
I'm thinking more
I would say
like
like 10% of the bread is coated
Yeah,
in
strudel
French toast.
topping,
The rest of
but
it
if it's supposed to be like a
is
shortcake,
only thing that's hot in this. 6 out of 10.
I'm thinking like a
This the breakfast bowl
soft
is
crumble,
eggs,
not something
bacon,
you gotta.
and potatoes.
yo,
Like one of them. You know what he had to break that shit like? It was like one of them communion crackers. That's what that shit looked like. It looked like a communion cracker.
For our Lord and Savior. But so this is my thing with breakfast. It's simple as fuck. You really can't fuck up breakfast. Like he's about to eat essentially a breakfast bowl, which is eggs, cheese, taters, and fucking bacon. How can you fuck that up? Breakfast really cooks itself.
It does, but you gotta remember, unless you a chef or grew up around somebody that knew how to cook enough to survive, most folks nowadays don't even know how to scramble eggs. I've had to teach, like, I had to show my roommate how to scramble eggs. She was about to put just 2 eggs in a dry ass, hot ass pan.
I can't argue that with you. I can't argue that with you. I have nothing.
Exactly.
There are a lot of people out there who can't cook squat. So yeah, I totally agree with you. But I just feel like I'm not paying an arm and a leg or going through hoops and waiting for breakfast. Like
I personally,
that's just not one thing
unless
I like to do.
Unless I'm just hungry and don't feel like cooking, then I'll go pay for breakfast. But I'm finna go to like
Yeah,
Waffle House or some type of quick diner.
Breakfast. It's just that I'm not going through all the theatrics and the hoops.
I'd rather just do that shit at home. I make a bomb ass peanut butter jelly French toast. Much better than bacon, eggs, and cheese.
It does look good, but I could do that shit at the house.
Exactly. You don't even have to be a chef. Well, I'm not mad at that at all.
You just gotta be somebody who gives a fuck about what they eat.
Real good. It's a very basic breakfast, but with basic, it's kind of easy to mess up, and I don't think it messes up. 7.5 out of 10. See what this biscuit talking about?
That's the only thing I don't agree with. I don't think it's easy.
Some syrup on a biscuit?
I agree, it's easy.
That's
to
crazy
mess
work.
up.
The butter is $1.
The butter $1?
Oh.
He said the butter $1.
Shit.
Yo,
made me forget what the fuck I was about to say.
slanging butter, fam. Like
shit. We're gonna make different types of butter. You want the unsalted or
probably
the
a
regular?
fucking 2-ounce portion cup. They
Just
sell
a little
this for $1, bro.
Bruh, I'd be damned if I pay $1 for
The
that.
butter $1? At a breakfast place?
Swear to God, that was like
That's a little cut. Wait, name of the
that little. He said he
butter.
Bro, you saw his face?
For sure. It's buttery. It's salty. It's a good biscuit. I just can't swallow it. It's dry. That's like any biscuit. So I'm not faulting this biscuit specifically, but I am faulting. See, you hear how my words coming out, but I am faulting the fact that it don't come with jelly. And butter is $1. That's crazy. Last but not least, the salmon croquette.
I'm excited for those
So you
ones.
can fuck those up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely
But those look good. Those are kind of good. Oh, you heard that crunch?
I need some sauce. It comes with a little remoulade sauce. I just didn't put it on first. That's much better. Let me see these grits. Them some seasoned grits. The salmon croquette itself isn't that seasoned, but with the remoulade sauce, these grits is buttery and salty and thick. 7.8 out of 10. This is my favorite.
Buttery,
thing. For the first
salty,
time in Atlanta, I'm
and
very interested to see what the rest of this trip holds. God bless you. Have an
mama.
amazing day. God bless you. ATL. The first place we went to is Atlanta Breakfast Club.
You right?
Buttery, salty, and thick. Them grits, nah, my baby mama. My fucking
I
BM.
mean, yeah, I guess so.
So
I've never
it
had to
didn't
do it
look
a baby
bad.
mama though.
I mean, the rules, but for what he got, it didn't look bad. I've
it's
never
not
been
like-
to this place, just being honest.
I
But
think I was about to come eat at this place once, but it was like packed.
Yeah, I'm also one of those people that's not gonna wait in line for break. You hear me? You're gonna hear this from me throughout this video. I'm not waiting hours for
no.
fucking breakfast. I don't give a damn if they have imported apple strudel. I'm not waiting hours for breakfast. No,
I think when I came to this place, I was with my partner and a friend. They said it was like a 2-hour wait.
so this is,
Guess what we did?
what's
We
the
left.
next one? We got
It looks
milk
like-
and honey.
The real milk and honey.
The real milk and yeah, because it's 2, right? It's
There's the real
honey,
milk and honey, and then there's
then
the milk and honey.
I don't know why you would do
It's
that.
because they wanted. It's
But
like
if somebody already got milk and honey, I'm not gonna put the real milk. I'm
no.
not gonna do that.
See the way it is. It's like Instagram accounts. You know, you got the Finstas. That's like for me, I am a more. That is me. And then
Right,
you get my
right.
Finsta, which is I am a more. I mean, no, my regular one is I am more _1, and then the Finsta is I am a more or some shit like that. It's gonna be this a more, but this a more.
No,
You know,
but these are 2 different restaurants. If they were both owned by the same person, it would be Milk
Understandable.
and Honey here or Milk and Honey East or some shit like that.
no, they were just being petty.
Nah,
It was like I know you milk and honey, but we the real milk and honey.
They were definitely being petty.
Absolutely.
Me and my family are in Atlanta, and currently we are at the Real Milk and Honey. I got it. Let's try it. And rate it 1 through 10. As you can see, I don't have any bag in my hands.
Oh,
We're at
so
the
you
Real
got
Milk
it
and
then.
Honey on Main Street in College Park. Before we came, we attempted to call our order in. We were greeted with an automatic message that said they do not take call-in orders. The automatic message said the only way you can do pickup is through DoorDash. We went through DoorDash, they was closed. But online, it said they closed at 5 o'clock. We went on DoorDash at 4 o'clock. But we were already here, so we just went inside. I stayed in the car, and my family went in, and they told them they were closed early for deep cleaning. Yet the door's wide open, and it's people still going in.
Pause. Bro.
Pause, granddad.
Bro.
Once again, we're gonna have a Waffle House meter on this one for how many times I say this shit.
We ain't
But
even
that's some Waffle House shit. Waffle House, the only place I know that be open 24 hours or open for a specific amount of time and then say, oh no, we close. Waffle House, no matter what Waffle House you go to, 2 o'clock, they close to clean their fucking grills. If your ass still come in, you better be a celebrity or some shit. But even then, don't nobody behind the grill give a fuck.
But look, this is my issue. Common culinary sense, and we're gonna teach people common culinary sense.
It's not so common.
Because common sense isn't common, but common culinary sense is even less common.
Exactly.
So, I'm gonna ask the people who are watching this, the very few of you so far. Now, if a place is deep cleaning, okay, this is not, oh, we had a spill, we need to shut things down and clean up the spill. When you say deep cleaning from a culinary standpoint, chemicals you are pulling things off the wall. The fryer is getting empty. Well, the fryer should be emptied on a regular basis. But I mean, you're cleaning the outside, the inside. The oven is off because we have to spray degreaser and let it sit for 30 minutes. That is a deep clean. Now, ask yourself this question. When you clean at home, do you cook? If you're cleaning your kitchen, if we're not saying, oh, I'm just put this on the stove and mop the floor, and while it's drying, that's gonna cook. No, I mean you're taking the oven, you're taking the racks out, you're spraying it down, you're spraying the top, you're spraying chemicals around your food. You're not cooking. Now think about that on a grand commercial scale. Do you really want to go in a restaurant or be and receive food from a restaurant that is in the middle of a deep clean? No, that's why restaurants shut down. They take days or days off when they're not busy, something like that. They will shut down and do a deep clean. A lot of places have services, or a lot of places pay people to come in and do that. Or if the staff does it, they pay the staff, but they're shut down that fucking day. There's no way a restaurant is going to tell you we're deep cleaning and the fucking doors are open.
Unless they airing that bitch out, I don't know.
Right, that's the only excuse. Unless you airing that bitch out, and then that means you got pest problems because you airing that bitch out.
You airing that bitch out when you're using pesticides and shit. You letting the little roaches crawl out your front door.
This is like the Lotus Crocker shit. Don't ever, if anyone says they're deep clean, walk the fuck out. You don't want to be in a restaurant when they're deep cleaning or eat anything from a restaurant when they're fucking deep cleaning.
You're going to have a little bit of bleach in your drink.
Right, it's fucking disgusting.
Just take a whiff. You're going to choke.
Gonna die.
And graphic orders. Now we have no idea if those people ordered beforehand or what the case is. Also, the people who relayed this message, my family said were really nice. It's just the rules. And so far being in Atlanta, I found some places do have unique rules, and this is one of them. I want to be very clear: we're not blaming one person or saying one person was rude. In plain terms, don't call this restaurant trying to get nobody fired. Ain't nobody do nothing. This is just the rules they have. If you don't like their rules, they.
Is this the one with the rules?
Yeah, this is the one with the rules.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, we guarantee great food. Everything else is left up to chance.
So that
we
means
try our hardest.
So if my waitress is on her cycle and don't feel like dealing with
bitch,
you,
fuck you. I don't care what type of fucking toast you want.
How was your chicken and waffles, my guy? You good? Okay, we ain't taking nothing off your tab. You just don't have to tip her. Have a nice day. God bless. Like, what type of shit is that?
That is some fuck shit. Just say you don't know how to hire people. That's okay.
What else we got?
We do not provide individual checks. However, we will allow up to 3 forms of payment. Which means if you and your date go out on a date and it's y'all's first date and it sucks ass.
Pay this 3 cards. Y'all good with that? Y'all good with that?
Y'all gonna have to separate the payment twice. They gonna have.
To their defense, though, this one really isn't an issue in modern times because one person can pay and everybody can Cash App or Venmo.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
But the fact that you put it up there,
except
for
the
really.
But I agree with this one halfway. But I done had to do a few things where it's like, oh no, put everything on one check. I've had a job where I got everything on one check. It's a big ass party, like 15 people. All
15 people? Yeah, bro. Y'all gonna have to figure that out.
Look, we put it all on one check. Guess what fuck shit they did? That's the one reason why I agree with the 3 forms of payment.
Okay. What happened? They gave you 15 cards?
They gave me 15 cards, told me to split that fucking bill.
Shit.
That shit was fucked. I'd be damned if I do that shit again. That oh my god.
Okay,
Anywho,
so that's a good perspective.
I like that rule. I will say I like that rule.
Which is why I say it's not that big of a deal now because you can Venmo and Cash App one. The
only way is bad is if you got irresponsible friends and shit. Which in that case, that's a you problem. I'm sorry.
I mean, you gotta have big dog got to tell you, but like somebody gonna pay for all.
Hey, it's okay.
I need the tip. I need the tip too.
Give it a check. Give it a check. It's okay.
And the fucking fee.
Exactly. I got
$5 over whatever your tab is.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on.
We got gratuity added to parties of 5 or more.
No. Not just any gratuity. 18% gratuity.
Right.
If you guys don't know,
than 105. I mean, you can spend 105 with 2 people.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sorry. That's not a lot. Exactly. That's not a lot. So, but listen, tip culture. The modest thing to do for when you're tipping, or at least that I was taught, if it's horrible service, tip like 10%. If it's just standard service, tip 15%. Anything higher than 15% is just, they were amazing or you're just feeling giving or whatever. But as far as I know, or as far as I was taught, you tip at least 15% to your server. 18% means that, they're doing a little above and beyond. They weren't a bitch to you, but
if you felt like they weren't worth your 18%, they weren't even worth your 10%, making them pay 18% is kind of fucked.
True, but from my experience, then I don't know. It's a little difficult because I just try to look at it from my point of view.
Mm-hmm.
I just dropped a 20.
Yeah, listen, if I have
a 20, like if it was exceptional, it'll be over 20. But I just feel like if I'm gonna tip you anything, I could give you at least a 20. That's something in your gas tank. That's like you could do something with a $20 bill.
Yeah.
So that's why I just dropped a 20. Now what gratuity that ends up being? I mean, if it's $100 tab, that's like 20%, which is really fucking good. But I mean, if you go somewhere and you drop $50 and you get your waiter 20, that's a good fucking night for that table. So I try to just drop a 20. Not saying everybody else should. I mean, but you should definitely tip fucking servers and waitresses.
I 100%. No matter how terrible they are, if you want to be a bitch because they were a bitch and tip them $1,
that's some fuck shit. Just keep that shit to yourself. That's why I say just drop it. Just give them a 20 at least.
Yeah, I always say tip your servers no matter what.
I feel when you're going out. Like you should expect a tip. You should expect XYZ. If not, get that shit to go or change where the fuck you eating. So,
exactly.
What's the next one?
The next one is no modifications to the top 10 brunch menu. Yeah. Signature items. If you have a food allergy, please choose another item without the allergen. I like this one solely from the part of me that works in the back of the house because it'd be irritating as fuck when it's a main menu option, like something that's constantly got, something that you have sandbagged and shit, and then it's like, oh yeah, I want this, but go ahead and take that out and this out because I'm allergic to it, but I want everything else that comes with it. The only reason I have a problem with that isn't because I got to go out of my way to do this, but because I got to go all the way out of my way. If it's the one meal, like if I'm making a hamburger, it's like you got to change your gloves and get new product because there's a possibility of cross-contamination because that's a common thing touched together.
But if you have an allergy to something that's in a dish, I feel that this rule needs to be modified itself. So if you have an allergy to something in a dish and you want to take something out, cool. You can remove, but you cannot add. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't do any modifications. You can remove something if you're allergic to it. By all means, we'll cook it without it. We'll make sure it's not touching. Great. But you can't add something to it. But telling somebody no modifications, like what if you got something on your menu and I don't want bacon? Like, can I just change that out for, not bacon? Could you just not put bacon in that scrambled bowl? No, we can't change anything to the top 10.
That stuff like that, I agree with.
You can remove but can't add. That's what I would do.
I like that. I like that.
Then they tell you to be nice. After you tell me all of this BS, you're going to charge me 18% gratuity. Then you tell me to be nice. Be nice because we got some more bullshit for you.
All right, number 6. No reservations unless you're Barack Obama. Hey, there's exceptions for every rule.
That's some BS.
That's bullshit. What you think? Why do you think Barack Obama finna come over there? Why Barack Obama specifically? There's a lot of other influential black folks.
I get no reservations. If you're no reservations place, no reservations.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. That's chill. No table hibernation. I love this rule. I hate seeing fuckers at my table for 3 fucking hours. They done finished eating. They messing up my money.
Table over so I can get another table here.
If you're gonna table hibernate, especially with me, put a tip on there for every hour you're gonna sit there. Yeah. I'm gonna charge your ass $5 for every 30 minutes because you're making me lose money now. That's some fuck shit. Anywho, going on.
That's not bad. I agree with that. We agree with that one.
Yeah. If we prepare your selected item to our menu specifications, we will not remove that item from your bill. Our entrees are not samples. Thanks.
Now this one
got me in between.
I'm a little because there's a thin line, and I feel that your staff needs to be trained on what that line is. What your
thin line is specifically, because everyone will have different
ones. We even have this issue at in the private club. So if you order something and it's brought to you, and your server should first ask, okay, is this what you ordered, or is this what you like? Is there anything I can get you? That's your chance to look at your plate and go XYZ. Or if someone has a steak, burger, could you cut into it and make sure that it's cooked to how you want? Now, if you take a bite or you cut into it and it's not how you want it, we made a mistake, or you didn't necessarily know what the fuck you wanted, but okay, you didn't touch it, whatever. Not saying that we take shit back and reuse it, but the fact that you have not eaten it is like that transaction isn't finished. Right. You messed this up. I don't want this. Please send this back and give it correctly. Right. So that's just part of a fucking service industry. But if you tell me that something is wrong and
you don't ate half the
fucking plate,
fuck out of here.
No, bro, you literally got to eat that shit. You're being charged for it. I've been at places where the rule was half. I will get you a new plate.
I'll get you a new plate, but just know you be in charge of both plates.
That shit.
Fuck all that shit. I'm not nice.
The rule was fucking half. If they ate half of their plate, it was fine. Like anything over half was like a no-no.
Oh no, fuck that.
But I'm like, half. You can give a piece to everybody at the table and not get half of the fucking.
I eat the portion of a child. When I go out,
so you can I
will eat like a quarter of my plate and be full. If that was the case, I eat my little quarter, be like, okay, babes, I'm full. Yeah, I wasn't really liking this too much. Could I get it taken off my tab? No, I don't want anything else.
It really puts everything up to them because
exactly.
What if what I think is blackened catfish and you say, no, this is how it is in our recipe book. This is blackened catfish. It's like, nah, bro, this is a Frisbee. This isn't blackened catfish. Like this shit look dark as my tires type shit.
Right.
And they can just be like, no, this is how we make it all the time. Okay, well, I that's not what I expected. I don't want that. I didn't even touch it. She brought it out. I didn't like it. Oh, no, but this is how we do it. You're getting charged for this. No, the fuck I'm not. I just said I don't want it. But when you look at that rule, it's like, well, we prepared it how we should have just because you don't like it.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that rule. I understand it for some situations, but I don't really like that rule specifically for that type of beat. Because you telling me if you fuck some shit up because that's how y'all decide y'all want to fuck shit up every day on a daily basis, that's what y'all menu say? It was like, oh yeah, this comes pre-fucked up, but y'all still gonna pay for this shit.
Right. What's the next one?
Next one. No parties larger than 4 on days that end with Y. We're a small place, and when we get busy, large groups are hard to accommodate. Now let's hop all the way back to, I think it was rule 5.
Right.
No, rule 4. Rule 3. That was the 3rd rule?
Automatically for parties
added
of
to 5 or more.
But then when
the fuck you mean 5 or more? You don't seat more than 5. That don't make any sense, Linda.
I mean, this place. Okay, for this one I understand. The only reason why this rule makes no sense is because of the first of number 3.
If you didn't have that there, if you didn't have number 3 up, I'd be fine with rule 9.
Like if it's small, it's small. I get that. No problem. We don't do parties large. We
yeah.
Only got X, Y,
Don't contradict yourself. That's the only thing we don't want.
Then no waiting area inside because they small as fuck. Cool.
Yeah, understandable. Those 2 rules correlate. Take number 3 out. But what's catching me now?
Said naps in your car are fine.
Hey, check this out though. Check this out. Along with the contradictory, where's number 10?
Oh shit! You right? I ain't even peeped that.
Where's number 10 at, bro?
9, 10.
No, they said 9-11. 10's not important.
You stupid. But yo, once again, you're gonna hear this once again. There's no reason you should be taking a fucking nap in your car because you're waiting to eat breakfast somewhere. That makes no fucking sense.
That sound like a nigga taking a nap in his car waiting on a bitch to come out the house.
I don't give a damn who owned that shit.
I don't care how pretty that hoe is or how good you think the pussy
is.
Anything
from this
nah, not at all.
And for me and my family, the rules is what fuzz. We just not the target audience. For the record, afterwards, I did walk in and they did recognize me and they attended the services, but I respectfully declined. I'm a normal person. I pay for my food like everybody else. I walk in spots like everybody else. We are all normal people. Respectfully, if you're not gonna do it then, don't do it now. God bless you. But yeah, we're just trying to get some food. But I am gonna make this very clear. I do not support, condone, or agree tearing down these businesses. While we personally may not.
I hate that people gotta put these.
Get a fucking disclaimer in their videos, like please don't hate bombing.
I know y'all crazy, but don't be too crazy, please.
I'm not gonna hate bombing. I'm just gonna say flat out, don't wait for fucking breakfast. Don't jump through hoops for fucking breakfast. Don't pay $120 for fucking breakfast.
See, that's what I was saying. Treat breakfast like you treat a hoe. If you wouldn't wait out in a car for a hoe for 2.5 hours, don't wait at no breakfast joint for no fucking eggs.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
You're such a dude. You're such a dude. But seriously, though, you got a point though. Why the fuck am I waiting for breakfast? Give a fuck about that shit.
I could have made 3 breakfasts at the time. I'm waiting on that shit.
How much fucking money you have? You can say it ain't tricking if you got it. Don't wait 2 hours for no fucking breakfast, man. You crazy.
That breakfast better turn my tongue to gold.
What's this? The dining experience?
The dining experience.
Yeah.
There we go. There you go.
Dining experience.
Me and my family were driving around Atlanta looking for places to eat when I received this email. You can pause to read if you would like to.
Yo, Keith, I know you in Atlanta. I was wondering if you could come by and try my mom's restaurant.
Let's try it.
Damn, didn't you let me finish?
$60. The name of this place is the Dining Experience. It's about 30 minutes from downtown Atlanta. When we put up, it was completely empty. From the parking lot to the actual restaurant itself, nobody. Now I want to know, is it the customer service, is it the food, or is it the lack of marketing? In my opinion, if you compare it to the rest of the customer service,
he hit that on the head though.
This is pretty good.
Is it the customer service, the food, or the marketing? Like those are really 3 big things that kind of determine the motherfuckers see you.
After I was done with the review, I walked in the restaurant and I got feedback from my family. And I saw for myself, and my opinion on the customer service changed drastically. I'll explain all of that at the end. There ain't no calling orders, no pick up on DoorDash, but the people on the inside were really nice. So compared to the rest of Atlanta so far, I don't think the customer service is the issue. And as you can see, I'm sitting in the car, so they have no idea I'm here. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it. Everybody 1 to 10. Salmon egg rolls, fried salmon and grits with a biscuit, and last but not least, chicken and waffles. The waffle is under this tinfoil. Just by the looks, I personally don't think that's $60 worth of food. But in this economy, everything is expensive.
Everything fucking expensive. It's $20 a box.
It's filled to the.
But yeah,
$20
you're right.
styrofoam box, bro.
Covered in butter.
Well, that looked like enough to feed 2.
But it was filled to the tippy.
Oh, look at that shit.
They got me on the looks.
Y'all splitting that at the crib.
They got me on the taste too. Everything is seasoned really well. really well. Now, personally, I would add a little more pepper to these grits, but they salted well. It's a lot of cheese. It's
That sounds like my type of grits. I don't like pepper.
Tender.
You don't like pepper?
I don't like black pepper and like much of anything.
They complement each other really well.
I started eating black pepper a little bit because I heard it promote weight loss, but it won't work. Yeah.
Next is the salmon egg rolls. I never had a salmon egg roll before. I like the uniqueness of this.
Not that hot to promote.
I don't think so.
Salmon egg rolls.
It just tastes like really well seasoned salmon and cheese. I'm not mad at this at all. I do wish it came with some kind of sauce, but as is, 8.5 out of 10.
Ooh. You hear that
That
crunch?
is stupid.
I know y'all hear the crunch on that. It's a chicken and waffles. I have to separate it. I will say the price may scare some people off, but so far, this food is
If
delicious.
it's a small joint, they gotta make their paper.
Exactly.
They use melted butter. I like that a little bit.
Just don't charge me out the ass for a waffle out the box. Like,
Yeah.
y'all batter
I know,
them hoes
that
up,
looked
put them
like
on the
a
iron.
homemade waffle.
Yeah, that looked like they threw it on the iron.
That shit looks
That's the only
soft.
thing about when you get waffles to go, they get soft.
This is the best brunch I've had since I've been here.
Oh, I want mine soft waffles.
I like them crispy.
I don't like them.
I like the
crispy.
top crispy.
I like soft waffles.
Throw the butter in them
This waffle not too
squares
sweet.
and
It's
just make
soft,
little
it's buttery.
pockets.
9.5 out of 10. It's simple, but it's delicious in my eyes. Don't have all the
The
extra
only
carbs,
waffles
the
I
delicious
eat crispy
waffle
are
chocolate.
Eggos.
I think they
You
do
know, we
simple
try to
but
check out one of
really
these. It's gonna be
So in my opinion, why is the dining
Yeah,
experience
absolutely.
completely
It's
empty
gonna be
on a Friday morning? To me, it's not
If we
customer
try one
service,
of them though,
it's
so
not
far
food.
it's looking
It's
like the
marketing.
dining
It's not paying
experience.
a whole
Yeah.
lot.
I fuck with
It's
this
recharge
one.
your audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
I want them grits.
Like I
They
said,
sound like they so good.
I was done with my food. I walked in, and the guy that I met, who was the waiter, he had some of the best customer service I experienced in a long time. My family was happy. I was happy. When I say attentive, nice, my family was being indecisive. We didn't know if he was going to do takeout. We didn't know if he was going to sit. He didn't care. We had 2 babies with us. Didn't care. Amazing customer service. The closest to a 10 out of 10 customer service I've experienced in a long time. So much so when it was time to pay for our bill, the bill was $76. I tipped him $1,000. But when I tipped him, the owner asked was a tip for the whole staff. I said, yeah, y'all can split it throughout the whole staff. But then I tipped him personally another $1,000. Because yes, the rest of the staff was really nice and the food was really good. But that waiter, he deserved every bit of it.
I came to him, and from the whole time, he kept good customer service. I even flipped it from, I told him to go, then I switched it up, said no, I want to stay here. He still kept his composure, still, you know.
Yeah,
good
that
customer
made me a little
service.
aggravated.
Yeah,
It's like, I'm not aggravated because of y'all. I just gotta go tell the kitchen, like, you know.
Bro, you just said it was to go. You know, fuck it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get that shit done.
Okay.
Let me just get this shit out the kitchen right now.
But it's for Keith Lee, bro. Alright, bro.
I don't give a fuck who it is. Let me just get
Like,
this shit out.
real shit. Kitchen staff don't give a fuck.
You could tell me the president. You could, matter of fact, I'm sorry. Every person got one person that they do that shit for. If Janelle Monáe, Sebastian Stan, or Johnny Depp walk into a place and I was working, I get that shit done. Look at the split.
Kitchen staff don't give a
Everybody else,
fuck.
fuck off.
The server can come back there and be like, yo, it's CEO, blah, blah, blah. Well, tell that motherfucker he's stupid as shit. Like, kitchen staff don't give a fuck.
Tell him. Wait, it's like the my mama told me to tell you to fuck off.
It's like, really? I mean, you know, he's a millionaire. You tell that motherfucker to come back here and I tell him his goddamn self. She was fucking stupid.
Unless he's trying to put $1 million of that in my
Man.
pocket, fuck off.
You piss off a kitchen staff with a dumbass order. The server's
even
like,
gotta
oh,
be-
but it's, you know, it's XYZ.
It's for the president of the company. You have to fuck him. I can't emphasize the fuck.
It's be like, oh, I do it, but this is the stupidest shit ever.
Tell him if he the president of the company, he should take the shit as we
So
make
I
it.
think this is the last. This is old lady game.
Old lady gang. Old lady gang
Somebody
sound
from Paris
violent.
walked into us and said they've been trying to reach
That
us.
sound like
since
you
we
really
got
finna
here.
get ran up on.
Emailing me and constantly DMing me for me to
Oh,
come
really?
over.
I heard you
got
talking
it.
that
Let's
shit
try it.
at
Great
your
one.
Seville
As
the
you
other
see, I don't have
day.
any bags in my hand.
He did that shit again. I got it. Let's try it. Let's see.
We called
I ain't
it.
got
I
it.
connected on Yelp 3 times. No answer. We tried to order through DoorDash and it said it was temporarily closed. So when we pulled up, I sent my family in to order for us. They said on the weekends, due to being busy, they don't do any takeout at all.
I respect that. I respect that.
Oh, okay, so sit and dine. Yeah.
I know a few places that don't do takeout
Yeah, that's
on the weekends.
that's
'cause
understandable.
They be packed, and the last thing you want to do when the line got a rail full of fucking tickets is motherfucker, "Hey, you guys do that to go? Like, look, we went over this in another video. To go does not make your order faster.
It's not.
It falls in line with everybody else, and actually it's a lower priority because we want to get the people who are sitting and dining
Exactly.
and tipping servers, we want to give them an awesome experience. Not
Because
saying that your to-go gets put to the back, but it just falls in line with everything else. It's not faster. I don't know any kitchen that rushes to goes. I know kitchens that have separate
put my
places
to-goes in
or
the back.
people for
Nah,
to-go.
fuck that shit. I put my to-goes in the back to be spiteful.
You still...
I was a server. Niggas think that just because you in a restaurant and you get to go, they don't got a tip. You still talking to a person. Tip that motherfucker.
Okay, thank you, sweetie.
I do that shit to be spiteful all the
Which is
time.
completely understandable. So what we decided to do is my family's gonna go eat. They're just gonna come bring the food out while I'm sitting in the car, so they have no idea I'm here. My family asked how long the wait was to be seated. They said an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
She also said they didn't have any reservations available, so they didn't take down any numbers.
Once again,
Don't
waiting
wait
an
for no
hour
hoe.
and a half for breakfast is no fucking bueno. Don't do it. Just
I'ma
find
get-
someplace else. Make that shit at home. Like, just don't.
Listen, We
Don't.
gonna get shirts. Your shirt gonna say don't wait for breakfast. My shirt gonna say don't wait for a hoe.
Oh my God, I'm done with you, Chip.
Number, any contact information, nothing. My family then came and relayed that message to me, and I decided to go in myself. We walked in, we were greeted by a nice young lady, and then I met some amazing people who were eating there, and we took some pictures. God is amazing. As soon as me and my wife were done taking pictures, the lady said the table was ready. As always, I don't want any special treatment. I want to be treated like everybody else. I pay for my food like everybody else. I'm a normal person. I'm a normal customer. Things like this is exactly why I do reviews the way I do. Just because I have a certain amount of followers on social media, don't make me different from nobody.
Exactly.
My mom-in-law, my sister, they all paying customers just like me. So I want them to be treated just like me. So I asked how long the wait time has been today. She said an hour to an hour and a half. So which I then asked, how are you able to sit me in 5 minutes? This is her response.
How long are we looking for as far as wait?
Again, my family just attempted to eat there less than 2 minutes ago. I then told her I changed my mind. We're gonna go eat somewhere else, and I said God bless you, and I walked out.
It's okay. We're gonna go to eat somewhere else. I appreciate it though. For sure. Thank you. God bless you. God have a great day.
Have a good one.
Have a great day.
I'm gonna be very transparent and honest. I am frustrated. Me and my family just trying to eat food.
I'm
That's all we're
frustrated
trying to
watching
do.
you
At the
go
same
through
time,
this
I
shit,
understand
but you know
we're
what,
all
though?
humans. I do not agree. I do not support. I do not condone shaming this business based on my experience.
Getting with the
Like every city we've been
disclaimers.
to since we've been on food tour.
Side
I've been to
Isn't
every
that- that's
restaurant,
candy
from mom and
shit.
pop shops to staples in
So-
the community to super pop.
Like, I feel they're used to treating celebrities with special treatment because it's Candy's establishment, and I'm pretty sure several celebrities go there whether they either like the food or they want to support her for whatever reason.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure the staff has like a protocol when a VIP comes in there. And they
Yeah.
didn't know his family was with him, but then they saw it was like, oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
Which is probably why he doesn't put his family on camera that much, so that he can do reviews like this. So people don't go, oh shit, that's such and such auntie. Oh fuck, he around here somewhere.
Right.
So I appreciate how he does his reviews, and that's one of the biggest reasons why he has a following that he has.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that was trash. Like don't special treatment me. But that's Atlanta though. Atlanta's
Yeah.
a good place to eat if you're going for like hole in the wall joints, word of mouth places. Yeah, but the super popular ones that everybody and their mama go to on Sunday after church and shit like that, they be overhyped, man. Like it's a lot of good places in Atlanta.
You know what irritates me about celebrities coming in?
What?
Is when fake celebrities come in. You get
You
popular.
mean like the B list, C list? Like we ain't seen you in 15 years.
Yeah, or like even nowadays, the motherfuckers that get famous on TikTok and shit. I had like 2 motherfuckers coming to one of the, it was, I think I worked at Waffle House. I had 2 motherfuckers coming to the Waffle House at the time, and they was both famous on TikTok. And I only know this because I seen them pop on my mom For You page like once or twice. They both irritated the fuck out of me. But they come in here acting all funny and bougie and shit, and I'm just like, first of all, you in a Waffle House with a bunch of old heads. Don't nobody know you in this bitch except for me. And even then, I don't like your ass. So what makes you think I'm gonna help you get your order in fast? Show some dough. That song, Bands Make a Dance, that's gonna give me the work.
I'm gonna need you to know.
Give me some extra money and I'll work a little bit faster for you. But go sit your ass down in the fucking booth and look invisible to me, please. Thank you. Anywho, I swear I'm not mad.
But it's a lot of shit in Atlanta that is overhyped, and
Exactly.
I feel a lot of people don't realize it until they get down here and realize, that's
You telling me?
not.
You telling? Oh yeah. When you get down here and ask the motherfuckers that stay in Atlanta or been in Georgia for a while, all this shit overrated.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. Buford Highway.
Buford fucking
You
Highway.
find something on
Oh
Buford
my
Highway.
god, I love that place.
Whether
That is
it's
my new
cheap,
favorite place.
Whether it's a little more pricier or a certain cuisine, you can find it on Buford Highway. Now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of BS on Buford Highway.
Yeah.
But there are a fuck ton of gyms on Buford Highway, and a lot of them stay open late. Just saying, just step out of
absolutely.
downtown. Step out.
You know how many times I've
out.
got off from work and wanted some food, and the first place we went was drive down Buford Highway? They're like at least 10, 15 joints that are still open. I get off at like 10 o'clock.
Like an R&B singer, like step out of downtown and come to Buford Highway.
Yeah. You almost hit that note.
I almost did. Now I'm in
Almost.
pain.
Damn. You old for real, for real. Imagine trying to
Just say you old for real.
imagine trying to hit a
your
note.
life.
Imagine trying to hit a note and you
hate
hurt your sternum.
life.
Damn.
Oh, what's the last one? Is this like the summary or something? It's got to be the summary. We gonna end
Oh,
it
we
out.
skipped past
A,
one.
invited by the restaurant
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
B was told about the restaurant 100+ times from locals, from people who mention me, from people who email me, DM me. 99% of the time, I never go to a random restaurant. With that being said, my opinion was asked for. So many narratives being pushed, and it's insane to me. But let's be honest. What else do you want from me? If I go to a bunch of restaurants and have a string of good experiences, then I'm being too nice. I'm lying. The narrative's being pushed that my eye roll is fake, and I'm lying just to help people. Then on the same hand, if I go to 2 or 3 restaurants where I don't have the best experience, now I'm tearing down businesses, now I'm being mean, now I need to shut up, I need to mind my business, I need to
Damn
sit
if you
down.
do, damn if
Again,
you
I
don't.
can't win for losing. I understand everybody gonna have an opinion on the situation. You can disagree with me. You cannot like what I say. completely understand. I'm okay with that. But when my safety and my family safety start coming into play, that's where I draw the line at. But what can't happen is when my family or the restaurants or anybody's safety start coming into play. It's absolutely overboard. Especially when I was asked to give my opinion. Because you telling me my opinion only matter if it's positive. Because if it's positive, you got my face plastered on the wall and you saying Keith Lee been here. But if it's negative, I need to sit down somewhere and you don't know who I am. That's crazy to me. It was so much positive that happened in Atlanta that was shunned by the negative. It was so many restaurants we was blessed enough to help. We went to an array of restaurants like we always do.
Oh yeah, we didn't go through all these ones.
Yo, can you imagine?
Postpone touring if other cities gonna be like this.
Can you imagine working? He comes in, oh shit, that's Keith Lee, blah 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 blah. Or maybe you don't know when you serve his mom or his wife or whatever. Okay, cool beans. And then he comes in, you're like, oh shit, that's Keith Lee. But what you think, bro? How you like XYZ? He's like, it's good. He tip everybody, cool. Everything, you tell your friends, yo, Keith Lee stopped by. He's an amazing dude. XYZ, cool. But then the next day you show up to work, there are more people there than you've ever done. Like, granted, the restaurant owner, yes, they made money. But the staff, just looking at that row of tickets, they wasn't ready for that shit. They came in and were like, all right, bro, it's going to be another Thursday. And then that lunch rush hit, and it's like,
get like maybe 45, 50 people.
You sitting there going,
them motherfuckers got like 200 people.
It's a little busy today. And she go from the cashier, she go back, she like, nah, bro, it's a line. Like, I don't think y'all understand. It's a line.
It's a line in the building, and it looked like a Six Flags on like a Saturday afternoon.
Y'all better lube up. They out the door.
Ain't no breaks today. None.
They was mad. I mean, the staff was mad, but I'm sure, in the end it paid off because they got more money. They didn't get a raise, definitely, but I mean, the restaurant got more money. It'll probably stay open.
That shit don't mean shit for the people in the kitchen. But you know what? Go off to the restaurants.
But if they closed, they wouldn't have no job. So some places really needed the boost, but for the staff in the back, I know it was like, fuck, Keith Lee here. He like that shit. Shit. We about to be crowded in the motherfucker.
Damn, you told me I gotta work to get paid now?
You're not gonna be the best.
I can just look here?
Honest. If you want me to come, please understand, I will be honest. I don't mean no harm. I don't have no malicious intent. I mean that, and when I say it, I mean it. People be like, well, you know what you're doing. You know if you give a bad review, people gonna come and flood it with hate comments. What else do you want me to do? I'm telling people not to go and leave hate comments. I'm telling people not to leave negative comments. I'm telling
all
people
them disclaimers that we was pointing out.
You want me to lie and say I had a good experience, or you want me to only post the videos when I have a positive experience? That all of the videos I post is only gonna be positive experience. Then the narrative gonna be pushing. I'm only trying to be positive, and we're gonna end up in the same situation. And on top of that, I think something is getting lost in translation. When that happens, the restaurants that we are blessed enough to help won't be helped in the same manner because people won't show up in the same way because my reviews would be inauthentic. One of the reasons people show up the way they do is because they know I'm being honest and I'm giving my personal opinion and my personal perspective on the situation. But if I don't do that anymore, it won't be the 3 or 4 hour wait times, and now we won't be able to help business owners, and we won't be able to give back to the community. In the grand scheme, that's what this is about. It's about giving back. It's about giving back to the community. It's about stimulating the economy. That's what it's about. All the other stuff, I'm a simple man in real life. As long as me and my family healthy and safe, and we can live a comfortable life, I'm straight. Again, it's a double-edged sword. I understand with great power comes great responsibility. God made me for this.
With great
I'm
power
built for this.
comes great responsibility.
Walk in my path. If you want to be on the journey with me, you are more than welcome. If you don't, God bless you. God have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. And nobody's safety should be on the line. Not mine, not my family, not the restaurant.
Bro,
that shit crazy.
That shit is crazy. So I feel he helped out a lot of places, but in the same breath, from our point of view, let's not forget about the staff who went from 0 to 100 real quick. If you were cutting their hours, get them their fucking hours back. Because let's be honest, you're not gonna get them motherfuckers a raise. You're not gonna give them a Keith Lee boost. If Keith Lee blessed them with a tip, that's all they really get. But now for the next few months going into the holiday season, your business is probably thumping. And if your food is consistent and the flavor is consistent, I'm sorry, my G, honestly, that's your staff. That's the team under you. So help them out in some way, whether it's more hours, whether you handing out gas cards for gifts, martyr cards, like you bless a motherfucker that take the bus with a 30-day martyr card, the motherfucker's like, what, $200, $300 or some shit? Like, just do something for the staff that is literally keeping pace with your newfound popularity. That's the best thing you can do, because I know you're not going to get the motherfuckers a raise. I'm looking you dead in your eye right now. You're not going to get them a fucking raise because Keith Lee came and blessed your restaurant, now you pop it. So do something else to thank them, because it's really off of their backs. Keith Lee came in, ate the food that they produce. I don't give a fuck if they're your recipes. Somebody had to follow them and make them good, or some of y'all got sucky ass fucking recipes and don't know it, and it's really your staff that's fixing it. Yeah. So do something for the staff that's really keeping pace with your newfound popularity. That's all we really ask as people that work in the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can
me personally, I just want to raise. I need my money.
Exactly.
I don't even care that Keith Lee ain't come see us. I need my money.
Keith Lee wouldn't go. Well, I mean, he could. They probably wouldn't even understand what.
They don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys enjoy yourselves and don't wait hours for fucking breakfast, okay?
Don't wait hours for no fucking hoe, okay?
Why I got? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to bleep
because
all of this out.
No, we don't.
The hose? How many times did you say hose through this whole episode?
Well,
You can't even
with my words.
Where's the button? Where's the cut button?
I'll sound real close to
Bye,
home.
y'all.